What's going on, everybody? It's Jeremy coming to you with another live stream, a late night live stream. How's everybody doing? I'll give you guys and girls time to hop in here. It is pretty late, but I have a reason why I'm going live this late, and I will let all of you know as you roll in here. Eric K. What's up, Eric K? Eric K does such a fantastic job. Eric K, hang on. I am giving you mod permissions, Eric. You do such a fantastic job over on Nerdrotic's channel for Friday Night Tights. Now you have mod permissions here on Geeks and Gamers as well. You, my friend, have earned it. You have more than earned it. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for that. Don't I ever sleep? No, I don't ever sleep. Reed Palancia. At least that's what Ryan says. That's how I used to say Palantia, but I think Palancia might be the way to go. Let me pull that up. Be strong, be fearless, be beautiful, and believe that anything is possible when you have the right people there to support you. Misty Copeland. Disney may have given Gina the power of success with their actions and people's support because of it. Yes, you are 100% right, Reed. And again, thank you so much for all of your support for not only me, but so many other creators, and for standing with Gina. And just the consistent support that you've given for so many years at this point. Thank you so much, Reed. I appreciate you. We all appreciate you. Lethal Lightning says, boo, bitch. My boy Lethal in the house. Eric K becomes a member and is now a mod. Eric K is a beast over on Nerdrotic's channel. Happy to have Eric K. Don't I ever sleep? No, I don't sleep much. Alex McCarthy. Jeremy is the Modern Warfare 2 lobby. The Modern Warfare 2 lobby. That's what's up. That's what's up. Did I miss any? I think I got them all right there. Oh, no. Gamer what? My boy Jeremy is live. What's going on, Jeremy? Yeah, man, I got a few things I'm going to run by you guys. There's Gaming or What right there. And then we got Lord Thunder, Mortal Kombat Blue Dogs, Jeremy. I haven't watched it yet, but I plan on watching it. I'm going to give you guys time to get in here. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Share the video out. It's a late stream. I don't know how many people will get in here, but we got a few things to talk about. Now, one reason why I am live right now is normally I've been going live on Saturday around noon my time, Central. Well, we got some bad weather hitting my area tomorrow around that time, and I don't know if it's going to affect my internet or my power. So I decided, why not go live for a few hours now and talk to all of you and get into some news and some things that's going on with Geeks and Gamers. So that's why I'm doing this middle of the night live stream. So thank you all for being here. I do appreciate all of you being here. And that's why I don't know if I'll be able to go live at noon tomorrow. So I figured I would go ahead and, do it now. I see we already have spammers in the chat. It didn't take long. Wow, they're already here. Alex says, been ages since you, been ages since you've done a live, Jeremy. Good to see you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't do as many live streams as I used to do, but I would like to change that. Every time I do a live stream, we get phenomenal feedback. So, thank you so much for always being here and supporting me. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. We got some really good news, and this is only like 10% of the good news surrounding Geeks and Gamers that I'm going to be able to share with you tonight. But it's huge news, absolutely massive news. And we talked about it on Friday Night Tights earlier. So I'm going to wait and give everybody a little more time to get in here, and then we will talk more about it. They can't cancel us because we have the power now, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later. Bionic Belly Button with the $5 super sticker. Thank you, Bionic Belly Button. Let me see who else is here. I saw my boy Lethal still in the chat. Obviously, Eric K is here. Great job, Eric K. Gaming or What for $2. Thank you, Gaming or What. Again, thank you so much. Let me see. Dan Steele. Dan Steele says, Jeremy, I'm your biggest fan. If I had a credit card, I would donate all my money. Well, you don't have to donate all of your money. You don't have to donate any money if you're going to be taking food off the table or putting yourself in a predicament. Just being here and liking the video, being in the comments, and just being part of the discussion is good enough for me. But I'm not against money being sent. I definitely don't mind that at all, because rumor has it that Jeremy created a business to make money. Oh my gosh, so toxic, so terrible, so evil. I know, so bad, but you know, that's just what we do here. Oliver sends a unicorn sticker for $1.49. Thank you, Oliver. Appreciate you. Now, since everybody's kind of rolling in, again, I figure we probably get about 500 people in here at this time of night. So we'll see. Very proud of everything you guys do. Hail, sir. Thank you, Storyman Jack. Appreciate you. Lone Wolf says, Jeremy is using his powers to make me stay up late and watch this stream. Okay, so did you guys hear the announcement on the stream earlier on Friday Night Tights? Did you hear the big announcement of what we're doing with Geeks and Gamers and the partnership we have created with Geeks and Gamers? Did you guys hear about that? Let me see. Gaming or What? I donate a lot of money to Geeks and Gamers, and I'm happy to do it. Gaming or What is a massive supporter, like a massive supporter. It's absolutely unbelievable, and I greatly appreciate that. Philip, it's my first time watching. I've heard good things, and I'm glad to be here. Philip, well, Philip, that is awesome. Everyone, please welcome Philip to Geeks and Gamers. Thank you, Philip. That is awesome. Hope you enjoy this. We have a lot of fun. We do a lot of crazy stuff. It's the middle of the night, so there's no telling what the hell I'm going to say. But we're happy to have you here. Absolutely. Mike Hill with a $20 super sticker. Amazing. Victory, says Mike Hill. Victory, who's a premium member, by the way. Lord Jeremy's Waffles. Jeremy made me do this. You guys are ridiculous. I love it. Will Blackburn, love your content. Stream more on this channel. Absolutely. And not only this channel, but if you do like just Jeremy-centric content, definitely subscribe to my personal channel, D-Day Cobra. I am going to be producing a lot more content on D-Day Cobra. Geeks and Gamers will continue to have me, but it's also going to have the team element. And there's a lot of reasons for that. So keep that in mind. If you're not subscribed to my personal channel, D-Day Cobra, please go do that. Because now, again, just to be clear, I do talk specifically about politics a lot on my personal channel. And I don't get into direct politics here on Geeks and Gamers because I don't think this is the platform for that. I'll talk about politics if it pertains to what's going on in Hollywood, but I won't talk about direct politics here on the channel if it doesn't apply to the entertainment industry or something like that. But on my personal channel, I'll talk about anything over there, anything and everything. There's no structure to that. It's just kind of like whatever I want to do. But this is the Geeks and Gamers channel, so we're going to try to keep it centric to, you know, Hollywood, entertainment industry, stuff like that. I am concerned of the lack of mention of your website and your premium members so far in this stream. Well, let's go ahead and get into that. Let's get into that. I love that. Thank you. The only reason I'm going to be able to mention this is because of this super chat. I am concerned at the lack of mention of your website and your premium membership so far in this stream. And let me see. Yes, I do have Chrono Cross or Chrono. How do you say it? I've said it both ways because people have said it so many different ways over the years that I don't really know how to even say it. At first, for the many years, I said Chrono Cross. Now I say Chrono. I'm not really sure what the correct way is. Jeremy, are you going to do a live stream with Viva and Barnes like Nerdrotic and Overlord DVD? I know that they have expressed interest in speaking with me, and I would love to. And in the very near future, if they are willing to have me on, then yes, I would love to talk with those guys. I think that, you know, Geeks and Gamers, as a matter of fact, the next topic we're going to talk about is going to involve Barnes. But, you know, Geeks and Gamers is really trying to expand, and not even trying to expand. We have so many people reaching out to us right now. We have so many people wanting to talk to us and be involved with us. I'm kind of overwhelmed, to be honest, kind of overwhelmed. Now, to kind of move into what we're going to talk about, we're basically going to talk about what we talked about on Friday Night Tights. The biggest thing that we're dealing with right now is censorship. We're tired of censorship. We're absolutely sick of censorship. And we need to, stand up against what is going on. So right here, if I can share this, tell me if my microphone starts crackling when I share. Okay. Is my microphone having any issues? You guys need to let me know. Do you hear any crackling of the microphone? That's the first thing we need to know. Crackling of the microphone, yes or no? Or I need to know if it's bad or good. So just let me know, and then we can move forward. Microphone, good or bad? Good or bad? Subhuman, you're great. All right, I'm waiting to get feedback. All good, says Lethal Lightning. Okay. All good. Sweet. Sounds clear. Okay, so this is the big announcement we had earlier. We are now officially on Locals. Locals is a wonderful opportunity for so many different creators. And I just dropped a link in the chat to our Locals community. Locals is basically a better version of Patreon and Facebook combined, with people like, I think you guys know this guy who shouted us out. His name is Dave Rubin. Dave Rubin, who is the person in charge of Locals. Dave Rubin welcomed Geeks and Gamers to Locals. We are having a fantastic time with our community that we just created. Now, obviously, we've done a lot on the website with the premium membership and everything like that. So when the people from Locals came to us and talked to us about creating a Geeks and Gamers community on Locals, my concern was that we've already created this type of community on geeksandgamers.com. Well, they are committed to working with us to make sure that everything works to complement the website and the premium members. So it's just going to be an extension of sorts if you are already a premium member on the website. Also, look at the homepage. Look who's trending, ladies and gentlemen. Look who's trending on the homepage. Geeks and Gamers is trending, along with creators like Liz Wheeler, The Rubin Report, Scott Adams, Tulsi Gabbard, and Geeks and Gamers is trending. That's what they are doing for us. So what I would ask you is just go and at the very least, just follow us on Locals, which will not cost you anything to simply follow. We're still trying to learn a little bit about the system. Ryan Kennel has a lot more knowledge on it because he's been working directly with Locals, but Locals has told us point blank that they will not censor us in terms of speech outside of something illegal, and they don't want porn posted because that will get them in trouble with the App Store and things like that. Outside of that, we run our community. We don't answer to anyone. We run our community the way we want to run our community, and no one is there to stop us or tell us different. So it's a very, very exciting opportunity we have. I am honored that they talked to us and came to us, and look, man, they went out of their way to talk with us and understand what we needed to build up our community and what we needed to maximize what we've already created. The people at the top of Locals have reached out to us. Now, Barnes is one of the main reasons this happened. So shout out to Barnes for that. And yes, Viva and Barnes, I would love to talk with them in the near future. They have expressed interest. So that is great. So please just, again, go follow us over on Locals. And if you're already supporting us on geeksandgamers.com, Monday, we are doing a premium stream for our premium members, and I'm going to give you all the details. So have no fear. We will take care of all of you. It's a very, very exciting thing. Also, I got one more thing I want to share with you guys really quickly. And that is this one right here. This is a giveaway that John Bartolo is doing. And look at that right there. You guys recognize that, right? Lucille, that is a giveaway. Subscribe to John Bartolo's channel. Tweet the YouTube and link to on Twitter and do the hashtag John Bartolo Show, and you could enter to win Lucille for free. Now, John has been incredibly gracious to us. John has extended an opportunity for me to come to Vegas and be on his show in studio. And there's a lot more to it, but I'm not going to get into the details of that. But there are more opportunities that have been presented to us and to me, and I can't talk about any more details right now. What I can tell you is that the more support that you're willing to give us, the better opportunities are going to be available for us. A lot is going on. A lot. It's unbelievable. I can't believe what's going on right now. And there's only one reason why that's going on. And it's because of each and every one of you. It's just a simple way of putting it. It's because of you. That is it. Now, I can't highlight some of these super chats because the chat has moved on, and I'm trying to. Can I refresh? Let's see what happens. YouTube Studio is all messed up right now, so I am gonna have to try to go back. So we've got Subhuman says, I was controlled by Jeremy to come here and do this. Just kidding. How's it going, Jeremy? Subhuman, massive supporter of the channel. It's going great. So thank you, Subhuman. Again, big supporter. And I definitely did not control you, but I do appreciate your support. Let's see. Where else? Amir says, no question, just supporting. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that. That is awesome, man. You didn't have to do that. Timothy, I'm with y'all. YouTube deleted 4 straight comments on Ryan's new Susan video. I only said peak clown world with an emoji. WTF. PS, Gary never reads my super chats. Well, Gary gets a lot of super chats, especially on Friday Night Tight. So he does do the super chat square up. So just give him some time. He will get to it. Gary is awesome. And with the amount of traffic that he brings in for his live streams, it's absolutely amazing what a job he does. And those super chat square ups are there because Gary wants you to know that he appreciates everything you're doing. And he doesn't want to upset the flow of the conversation too much on some of those big streams. So I totally understand that. Let's see. Lord Thundercock says, Jeremy, I made you a funny Pablo Hidalgo meme, tagged you on Twitter. Can you share it? Let's see if I can find it. Did you tag D-Day Cobra or what? Let me see if I can find it. Tag my D-Day Cobra. I don't see it right now. It's a D-Day _ Cobra, and I'll go back to it here in just a minute. Let me see. Where are we at? Heading out. Hail Geeks and Gamers. Hail chat. Thank you, Gaming or What. Appreciate all your support, especially over those Twitch streams. You are awesome. And for premium membership. Back go. I feel the need for a blessing, Reverend. Jeremy Osteen is getting warmed up. Jeremy Osteen is seeing a lot of super chats fly. Jeremy Osteen is getting warmed up. We'll get there, Batgoat. We'll get there. I love Batgoat. The John Beck over under on Gary and Az joining locals. A very, very high. Very high. I'm thinking it's you can pretty much take it to the bank. Let me see. Chris Varcella. Hail, Jeremy. I signed up and paid extra to your locals. I did this before knowing about the grandfather and in. Hope it helps you out. Thank you. It does. The more support that locals sees from us, the more it's going to make them know that they made the right decision by reaching out to us and extending their hand and just helping us, get started. So it does. It helps a lot. Let me see. Somebody asked about Discord. So yes, so Discord, basically how this is going to work moving forward, there's going to be 3 platforms outside of YouTube, that the main platform, but like Discord, locals, and geeksandgamers.com. Those are the things that we're going to be utilizing the most. Discord, geeksandgamers.com, and locals. Those are going to be the platforms we are going to be focusing in on the most, because those are the platforms that offer us the best communication with our community. If you're a premium member and you don't understand Discord, I am setting something up to have a Geeks and Gamers team member support you and show you how Discord works, because I understand Discord is pretty overwhelming. It's pretty overwhelming. I totally understand that. So I am working on getting that set up. So we are there to assist you to the best of our ability. Boom, boom, boom. Unpopular movie opinion says, we are the spark that will light the fire that will burn down the corporate media monopoly. Hell yes. Shrinking Red, Bama boys for the win. Greetings from Birmingham. Come visit and we'll have some Dreamland barbecue. Thank you for everything you do, Jeremy. Roll Tide Roll. Dreamland barbecue is on point. Legendary barbecue joint there in the Birmingham area, or Tuscaloosa area. Where is Dreamland's? Like outside of Tuscaloosa, right? I'm trying to remember now. Isn't it? You'll have to let me confirm that for me. I've been twice to Dreamland, but it's all a blur because we were going to the Bama game. But I feel like it's like right outside of Tuscaloosa, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to see. I'm waiting. I'll try to read the comment and see if you can confirm that for me. But yes, Dreamland is fantastic. Latchlin Rice says, hey, Jeremy, have you watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier? I have not. I watched one episode. And that's it. Dreamland's in Birmingham too. Okay. So is there multiple locations? Okay. Because when we've gone to Bama games, and I only go to like maybe once, I go to maybe one Bama game a year. I don't go to a lot of them. But I prefer Golden Rule in 78, but we do have a Dreamland. Got you. So Falcon and Winter Soldier. I saw the first episode. I can't sit here and tell you that I hated the first episode. But I just was like kind of whatever about it. Like I didn't want to watch it anymore. And then the clips I've seen of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it looks absolutely horrific. Jeremy bought any new Joes lately? Well, I did bring this to show you guys. Okay. I got one. Are you guys ready? I need the chat to tell me if you're ready to see the latest Joe that I've gotten. Do you want to see the latest Joe? Yes or no to the latest G.I. Joe figure? Just let me know. In the chat. What time is it in Alabama? Well, I'm not in Alabama. I am in Florida, but I am in the Panhandle, so it's Central Time Zone, so it's 1:21 p.m. Sleepy Slug says, I was unsubbed. So frustrating. All right, everybody wants to see it. Okay, so here we go. Look at that beauty right there. Look at that beauty. Look at that. Serpentor, baby. Is that not badass? That is awesome, dude. Look at that. Trying to get the camera to focus on him. But, yeah. That is badass right there. That is beautiful. Love it. He is badass, man. Yeah. Cobra, la 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 la. That'll get clipped. Hell yeah. Oh no, I have Baroness. Do you want to see Baroness? I'll show you Baroness. Hang on. I'll go get Baroness. There we go. Okay. There's the Baroness. Okay. And of course, there we go. Destro and the Baroness. Right there. There we go. All right. Okay. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Bionic Belly Button says, looks like he's wearing a one-piece high-cut swimsuit. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, Baroness is great. They did a fantastic job on her. They did a fantastic job on all of those characters. Love them. And I do. I like the classified line as well. So they're very, very cool. Do you guys want me to show you my coolest? Do you guys want me to show my coolest toy? Do you want me to show you my coolest toy? Yes or no in the chat. It's a late night stream. There are no rules. Do you want to see my coolest toy? Just let me know. Lethal Lightning made a locals and followed. Look at Lethal. Look at Lethal, man. Man of the people, Lethal. Thank you, Lethal, brother. All right, you want to see my coolest toy? Okay? All right. All right, let me go get it. Let me go get it. That's right. Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2. So there you go. Right there. Is that not badass or what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I told you. That is awesome. That is awesome. Titanfall 2, one of my favorite games of all time. One of the greatest games of all time, in my opinion. One of the most underappreciated games ever made. If you have not played Titanfall 2, go play it right now. Go play it. The multiplayer is fantastic. The campaign is fantastic. The pilot mechanics are fantastic. The Titan movements are fantastic. The level design is incredible. Go play Titanfall 2. Okay? You should stop watching this stream right now and go play Titanfall 2. That's how great it is. I wish that Titanfall 3 was in development. I don't think it's going to, but let me see. Let me see. Yes, I'm wearing socks with sandals. It's 1:30 in the morning. Yes. Yes. It's 1:30 in the morning. I was surprised how good the campaign was. Absolutely. Shrunken Red says, you getting any of the Masters of the Universe origin figures? I've thought about it, but some of those look really cool, and I was big into He-Man when I was very, very young. Like right before I got into G.I. Joe, I was into He-Man. But it doesn't carry as much nostalgia as I want like the G.I. Joes to. So I've seen a few Masters of the Universe figures, but I haven't picked any of them up. God of War fan, yes, I love God of War. God of War 3 is one of my top 5 all-time favorite games. God of War 3 is the best. The best. Jeremy rocking the cool grandpa look, says Nina Infinity. Let me see. Thoughts on EDP? Man, I don't know what to think about EDP. I've never watched EDP really consistently, but I've seen a lot of the clips. He's funny as hell, but I haven't followed that situation too closely. But I mean, if what he like, it seems pretty bad. I don't want to just judge. Like EDP says a lot of shit to get people riled up, but it appears that he's doing this stuff. And I'm not going to get into the details or the language of what he's doing. I think everybody understands what he's guilty of, or at least he's accused of. That's something that I have no sympathy for whatsoever. So if you are involved in that situation, that is unforgivable in any capacity whatsoever. And so if EDP is guilty, then he needs to be, just lock him up and throw away the key. It's disgusting. There's absolutely no. I have no sympathy. I don't view a person that looks at children like that in any way, shape, or form as a human. I view them as evil people. But I don't know all the details of it. I've seen the stuff going around on Twitter, and it's just not a good situation. Not a good situation. Blue-Eyed Scorpio, I read that a month ago or so, EA gave Respawn green light for Titanfall 3. I don't think that's the case. I hope it's true, Blue-Eyed Scorpio, but can anybody follow up with me on that? Because, again, I know that everybody's like, oh, Jeremy loves Mario Kart and Nintendo. And I do. I love Mario Kart and I love Nintendo, but I am a mega Titanfall fan. Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2. So if there's news on Titanfall 3, but I have not heard any of that. The only news I've heard about Titanfall is that Apex Legends apparently is going to be integrating more Titanfall to that game. We'll see. But I haven't heard anything. He admitted it. I'd have to look and see. I haven't heard that. I haven't seen the new Mortal Kombat movie. I want to because I love the first Mortal Kombat, and I'm one of 5 people on the planet that likes the second Mortal Kombat movie. Yes, I like the second Mortal Kombat movie. I know it's a bad movie. I know it's horrifically bad. Okay? I fully own that it's a terrible movie, but I do like it. I like it for nostalgia reasons. Let me see. Somebody asked me, Geeks and Gamers, have you watched WWE or WCW? Well, I am a WWF guy, in terms of that's how far back my wrestling days go. I'm a person that I know a lot about old school wrestling. I know nothing about current wrestling. I stopped watching wrestling not too long after CM Punk quit. I was at WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans. That's one of the greatest live sports moments I'll ever have, because I got to see Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock and Hulk Hogan in the same ring. That was unbelievable. And I didn't. The beautiful part about that is I didn't know that Stone Cold Steve Austin is my all-time favorite wrestler. I obviously look at Hulk Hogan as an icon, and The Rock is The Rock. I didn't know that Stone Cold and The Rock were going to be there, and nobody did really. And so when that glass broke, I have never experienced anything like that crowd in the Superdome. I could feel the ground shaking when Stone Cold's glass broke, and he comes walking out, man. And it was like, I'm getting chills just talking about it, dude. Because I was there with my cousins. It was one of the greatest moments ever for me as a sports fan, to see Stone Cold Steve Austin without me knowing, or anyone knowing that he was coming, for that glass to break while Hulk Hogan is standing in the ring, knowing that Stone Cold Steve Austin is walking to the ring to have a showdown with Hulk Hogan. Okay? At that moment, I was already gone. I'm like, the fucking pay-per-view hasn't even started yet, and I'm already losing my mind. Okay? I have already lost my mind. You got Stone Cold Steve Austin and you got Hulk Hogan in the same ring at WrestleMania 30. You've got a full house in New Orleans. It's already ridiculous. You know what happens next? The Rock comes out there. What? The Rock music hits. And you're like, what the hell is going on? And then it was just like, at that moment, I don't know, man. I don't remember much about what happened after that, just because the excitement level was just so crazy. And so, yeah, anyway, that's a long answer to say that I used to watch a lot of wrestling, but I can't really get into the current product. After they kind of ran CM Punk off, and I'm not saying CM Punk was, a easy person to work with, but I do think CM Punk had all the pieces that he had it all. He had mic skills, he had in-ring ability, he had the charisma, he had the box office, and they just didn't want him as the top guy, even though he was the best guy at that time. Him and Daniel Bryan were fantastic, but it is what it is. So that's your long answer of me saying I used to watch wrestling a lot back in the day, WWF and WCW, and I haven't watched in several years now, so I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about what's going on right now. Where are we at? Trying to see here. Blue Eye Scorpio says, I can't post a link. Article is from February 27th. All right, cool, man. I'll check that out. It's weird because Blue Eyed Scorpio is very rarely serious. So he sounds serious right now, but I don't know if I can trust that. Let me see. I don't know how to say this. Infilia Multimedia. Jeremy, I love Geeks and Gamers and your D-Day Cobra channel. Sending this to show support while I wonder why YouTube won't let me super chat what I actually want to say. I hear you, brother. And first of all, thank you so much. Thank you. And Lethal's got to head out, everybody. So tell Lethal Lightning bye. We love Lethal, part of the Geeks and Gamers team. So everybody send some well wishes to Lethal. Okay, so back to the super chat. Yeah, in terms of look, there's some funky stuff going on YouTube right now. I mean, like, for instance, Sports Wars, our sports channel, is rocking and rolling, but it's still not doing as good as it should based on the fact that, like, every video gets like 50 or 60,000 views, yet we're at like 96,000 subs over there, but the subs aren't increasing like they should based on the views. But then you got Geeks and Gamers, which I uploaded a video today, and it's got like 2,000 likes to like 20 dislikes, yet we've lost like 150 subs. And we've been losing subs on Geeks and Gamers for a while, but yet D-Day Cobra is gaining subs. I don't understand it right now. The likes and dislikes are disappearing. I don't know what's going on right now. It is a very, very strange situation with YouTube. And that is why, again, for the people that have tuned in now, if you if you're tuning in now, let me share this again and let me show you what's going on. Geeks and Gamers is now on Locals. So I'm going to put this in there. If you the links in the chat. So Locals is a Patreon / Facebook style social media platform that's created by Dave Rubin. And the Locals team reached out directly to myself and Ryan Kennel, and they have been absolutely incredible in their support of us and their desire to have us on their platform. They're very interested in having the more gaming, movie-centric stuff. They have video availability uploads, and they're working on live streaming right now. Now, you can follow us. If you're already a premium member on geeksandgamers.com, I will have full details for you on Monday. So on our Monday stream for Mario Kart, I will give you full details if you're a premium member. Just follow us for right now over there. You don't have to become a paying subscriber unless you want to. But if you're a premium member on the website already, just give me some time to get that worked out. But following us is a very big deal right now over there. I'd really like to break 1,000 follows. We just launched it today, and we're getting close. But Dave Rubin and his team have been exceptional with just talking with us. Dave even shared it out earlier right here. Dave shared this out. That's absolutely amazing that Dave shared that out. And it's a really cool opportunity, not just for us, but for so many other people out there that just don't want to be censored. That's essentially what it comes down to. You're not going to be censored by locals. Now, within our little community, we will have some basic guidelines, obviously. But yeah, and that's just, we got to continue to battle this stuff together. Also, John Bartolo from the John Bartolo Show is giving away Lucille. And you see the details right there. That's been retweeted by Geeks and Gamers over on Twitter. So if you're interested in getting involved in that, John has been fantastic. John has connected me and, a few other people on the team to a lot of really well-connected people. And the future is bright. The future is bright for Geeks and Gamers. It's absolutely phenomenal what we have going on right now. It's Epiphilia multimedia. That actually flows. Epiphilia multimedia. I like that. That's got a nice tone. It seems like YouTube don't want people to use Super Chat to plug their own channels, making it harder to hustle as a new creator. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's difficult right now. It is not easy, and it never has been easy, but it seems like it's a little more difficult now than it ever has been. No doubt about that. Let me see. I see you, George. George. Everybody say hello to George. George makes it rain over on Nerdrotic. Do you StreamYard link? I might can get that StreamYard link or Streamlabs link. I'm sorry. Give me just a moment. Let me see if I can pull this up. I don't think I have that link on me at the moment, but I will see if I can get it for you. Come on. It's supposed to be, we updated it because basically PayPal, they didn't like one account that I was using, so I had to update it and put some more information in. So that's kind of thrown everything out of whack. So give me just a second here. See if I can find it. There it is. Copy link address. Try that. Oh, that ain't gonna work. No. What the hell is that? That's not what I wanted. Working with me here. I'm working. I'm trying to get it. Okay. Copy. All right, let's see if I can do this. I'm trying, chat. I'm trying. And boom. I try this one. Try that one, Eric. See if that one works. My apologies. Let me get back to the chat. Let me get back to talking with all of you. George is a massive supporter, and it's absolutely unbelievable. Eric, let me know if that works. And if not, I'll get the other one. Do I ever play Rocket Ball? You mean Rocket League? Because Rocket League, let me tell you a story about Rocket League, if that's what we're talking about. And if not, then I'm going to shift over to Rocket League. But Rocket League is a game that I love so much. Okay. And we were playing it on Twitch for a while. Ryan and I would be on opposite teams and we'd be very competitive. And then there were other people on the Geeks and Gamers team that, started playing, and they were so much better than us, like substantially better than us. And so we just stopped playing because we just lost all confidence. So yeah, it's one of those things. All right, let me get back to catching up here. All right. Where am I at? I'm trying to find this. Trying to go back. I can't. Why does it not let me go back that far? Well, I wanted to highlight, but I guess I won't be able to. Okay, so at this point, Alex Slusher for $1. Thank you for the sticker. Radicalized Ryan for 2 unicorns for $1.49. Thank you. Let's see. Oh My Diaz 22 Geeks and Gamers rules. I think that's that guy that's on the channel that really doesn't like me, but I love the trolling, dude. I love it. I should send you more Geeks and Gamers merch. Lethal Lightning, gotta head out. Take care. Coughtron says, the chills you felt are something anyone can relate to. If this is a stand with Gina, I'm in. Absolutely. Hell yes. We'll get into that here in just a minute. Mike Hill, so you're not the one that gave The Undertaker bad luck and caused him to lose his first WrestleMania. Let me tell you something right there in that moment when that happened, I have never in my life experienced energy get completely ripped out of a room when Brock Lesnar pinned Undertaker. We thought he was injured. We thought something went wrong. We thought that the referee got the wrong signal. Like, it was insane. It was insane. Like, that WrestleMania 30 was iconic for a lot of different reasons. The Stone Cold Rock Hogan to start it off. You had Daniel Bryan going through everything he went through. You had The Undertaker losing the streak. You had all this confusion when The Undertaker lost. And then when Daniel Bryan won the belt in the end, the pop that came out of the arena, man, you guys got me talking wrestling tonight, man. Eric Hawk, well, Jeremy lives a swig of apple juice for the working folks. Hell yes. Thank you, Eric. The John Beck, is a certain MMA fighter going to join locals? That's a very interesting question. I don't have that information currently, but maybe very soon. Coughtron, Jeremy, Ruben and Jordan Peterson started the locals. Please shout out Scott Adams, Dilbert guy, and Fetse. Is it Fetsy? They are powerhouses. Well, I know Scott Adams. Scott Adams is a beast, especially on locals. And I knew Jordan Peterson and Ruben were like involved in the early development. I didn't know if Jordan Peterson was still involved. But obviously, yes, Jordan B. Peterson and Ruben, if that information is correct, heavily involved. But yeah, Scott Adams is awesome. And look, locals, it's a great platform, man. It's a great platform. No matter what your politics are, and again, in order to succeed, in order to create a successful platform, it can't be about politics. You can talk about politics if you want, but it can't be about politics and only politics. We have to create platforms like Odyssey, for instance, where you can go on that platform and you can find things out that are just random. It can't be all right-wing talking points and anti-SJW talking point. It can't be that, because that's not going to grow. That's not going to succeed. And of course, that's what we're trying to do at Geeks and Gamers. Again, when you go watch our Twitch streams, okay, over on Sunday, when you watch our Twitch Mario Kart streams, we don't talk politics. We don't talk entertainment bullshit. We just talk about Mario Kart. We talk shit with each other and we have fun. Same thing we do on Call of Duty. Same thing we play Among Us. You know, we have a lot of fun. And we're trying to continue to do that. Just like when we do our premium streams for geeksandgamers.com. We're not there to talk about Hollywood and politics. We are there to entertain and have fun by playing video games. There has to be more than just talking about, you know, anti-SJW stuff. I'm still going to talk about the anti-SJW stuff because it's important, but it's also important to give people more. It's got to be more than just that. And that is the important aspect of everything that we're creating. Let's see. KIMFS says, I posted a video today about woke mob attacking an indie author. Would appreciate it if you check it out. Not my usual content, but my turn to help. I will absolutely do that, man. And I know you're on various amount of channels. I know you've been on Justin Proper's channel with his This Week in Bullshit, I believe, and some other stuff. So, and I appreciate everything you do, man. I really do. So, I will check that out when I get a chance. So yes, again, thank you guys for all the support over on locals. It is really cool. And we're working on it. Listen, the most important thing I can tell you right now is that we have direct contact with locals and they are listening to us. So if there are ideas, I can't tell you the ideas will actually be implemented. I can't tell you that these things are actually going to be implemented, but I can tell you that they will listen and take us into consideration. And that's all you can ask for. You can never ask for your voice to, dictate what happens. All you can ask for is to be heard. Just put me at the table and let me have my voice. And if you choose that doesn't work best, That's fair, but at least hear me out. At least hear my side. And they have been unbelievable. Like they have surpassed every possible expectation that I could have imagined. So it has been great. Here we are at 2 o'clock in the morning. You guys are here watching. I appreciate all of you. I love all of you. Yeah. So, hey, I see some of you are already posting over in locals. Do I need to? So now here's the thing. So I think that we have this thing where if you just created an account, then you'll probably have to wait and get approval. We'll have to probably change that. But I just researcher, I just approved your post over on locals. So I just did it. So there you go. All right, back to the chat. Let's see what everybody's saying. Trying to catch up. I think I'm caught up. Mr. I got no life. If you didn't see it earlier, I did show off my Serpentor. So right there. That is awesome. Let me see if I can get it with the camera. There we go. This I command. Is that not awesome? Look at that. That is badass. Okay. That is badass. That is awesome. And yes, I do have my Return of the Jedi blaster. So we are good. Right there. Okay. It's a toy. It's a toy. It's a plastic toy. It's not real. It's not real. Okay. It's not real. Okay. Where are we at? Echo Base said, I thought you killed it in the Enosh stream. Well done, sir. You going to Vegas in August? First of all, thank you guys. I appreciate it. You know, I love you guys over at Echo Base. You guys do a fantastic job. And yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to go into too many details, but I am getting invited to so many places. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to manage everything because ultimately I want to be here so I can create content. And, but we've got a lot of opportunities. I mean, John Bartolo has invited me out to Vegas, and he's promised to definitely make the trip worth my while in terms of just connections and opportunities. I've been invited to another place over on the East Coast that just happened today, as a matter of fact, a great opportunity. The last 2 weeks, I don't know what has happened, okay? I'm not going to pretend that I planned all this out, but the last 2 weeks, the amount of people that have reached out to me and reached out to Ryan and reached out to Geeks and Gamers is kind of surreal. And this is one of the rare times where I've kind of been a little overwhelmed with everything going on with Geeks and Gamers. And I say that as a positive, but I also say that as I'm a little frustrated with myself because I'm trying to wrap my head around everything that we have in our near future. And I'm trying to make the best decisions possible. And, it is a little overwhelming. It really is, but it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. And I've got a great team behind me. And that's the only way I'm able to make, these decisions. So, let me see. Let me try this really quick. I need to log in. Not me. There's so many things to log into these days, but I think I'll get the... Here we go. Give me just a second. I'm having to log into another program for... Here we go. And we are in. Okay. Sorry about that. History. Oh my God. Guys. George Moilo. George. What is wrong with you, you madman? George. Ladies and gentlemen, please give George a round of applause. George Moilo just sent $500 to Streamlabs Geeks and Gamers. $500. George just dropped $500 to the Geeks and Gamers Streamlabs. George, unbelievable, George. I gotta read what he said. I'm still just overwhelmed. Like, George. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I love you, man. I'm excited to see you walk into the bright future built by your integrity, dedication, and grit, Jeremy. You have my full support against all comers. Gina did nothing wrong. Raylos are weird. Solo lost money. Disney Star Wars sucks. And Geeks and Gamers is the future. Hail. Wow. That's amazing, brother. That's amazing. I'm reading that one more time because it's just that damn good. George, for $500. I'm excited to see you walk into the bright future built by your integrity, dedication, and grit, Jeremy. You have my full support against all comers. Gina did nothing wrong. Raylos are weird. Solo lost money. Disney Star Wars sucks. And Geeks and Gamers is the future. Hail. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Your support's unbelievable, man. So thank you. Joshua Sam to Streamlabs. What's up, Jeremy? Sorry I haven't shown in the premium Mario Kart streams in a while. My schedule is chaotic, but I will return Monday to kick your ass as always. $2 from Joshua Sam over on Streamlabs. Listen, that is what we have, guys. Like, you just look at this right here. Let me show you guys something really quick. That's it. Hang on. I got to find it really quick. But look at this right here. Let me show you guys something. This was a really really cool moment that really was awesome. And I want to show all of you this right here. This is from a few days ago, Monday's stream, our Geeks and Gamers Discord call for our premium members. We did this right here. Look at this. That is the Discord call we had. Look at that cast of characters, okay? You got everybody in here, man. Like, look at Butter Biscuit just chilling, drinking a Mountain Dew Kickstart. You know, that's in our Discord call. Listen, you got Ivan, you got Geeky Pixie, you got Hokies, you got Krista Nova, Krista Joe. You know, it was incredible. Chris Farcella, My Nerdy Home, Ryan is in there. Listen, that was so fucking chaotic. You had like what? I don't know. What do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. You got 30 people, okay? You had 30 people literally just cussing me, and they were targeting me. I couldn't even play Mario Kart because they were all targeting me. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun. And that's what we have at Geeks and Gamers. You know, like that's what we have. You guys are here at 2 o'clock in the morning, Central Standard Time. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, East Coast. It's, what is it? 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe? No, 2. It'd be midnight now, I believe, on the West Coast. And you guys are here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing. That you guys are here supporting us and motivating us, and then the fun we have. And this is why people are jealous of us. They're jealous of us because they want what we have. And it's real simple. You could have what we have if you just would realize that Hollywood doesn't like you. Hollywood is ruining our entertainment. These games journalists are activists. They don't care about video games. The comic industry has been ruined. So we are coming together because we're tired of being treated like shit. We're tired of being called racist and sexist because we didn't like a fucking movie. We're tired of you using identity politics. I'm a goddamn Donald Trump supporter and I'm proud of it. And I'm not going to let Hollywood shame me. I'm not going to let big tech shame me. Yes, I voted for Donald J. Trump in 2016. Yes, I voted for Donald J. Trump in 2020. Yes, I will vote for Donald J. Trump in 2024. If you don't agree with that, that's okay. I'm not here to force my political opinion on you. What I'm saying is you're not going to weaponize my political opinion against me. If you disagree with my political opinion, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with having a different political opinion. Weaponizing someone's political opinion because you have a severe case of TDS, that's a you fucking problem, not a me problem. And I am so tired of these Hollywood celebrities judging people because they voted for someone that you have been programmed not to like. Fuck you. Fuck you and your elitist mentality. We are tired of that shit. We are fucking tired of it. Again, I just want to be clear. I don't mind if you're not a Donald Trump supporter. You are welcome in this community. You are welcome here if you don't believe in my politics or if you don't agree with them. That is fine. But if you are going to try to weaponize my opinion, then you can go fuck yourself. That is what it comes down to. And that's why I continue to call out Lucasfilm. That's why I continue to call out Hollywood, because Gina Carano did nothing wrong. Gina Carano simply had an opinion that Lucasfilm didn't like. But they allow left-wing lunatics to go out there and spew their garbage all the time on social media. They allow these activists to call fans racist and sexist. They allow their activists to say any fucking thing they want. But then when Gina Carano had an opinion you didn't like, you publicly fired and shamed her. And what you told all of us in that moment was that you don't fucking like any of us. And we already knew it. But you confirmed it without a shadow of a doubt when you did that to Gina. And we, the people you claimed are the sexist people that are intimidated by strong women, we will stand with Gina Carano. We will never back down from supporting Gina Carano because she is fucking awesome. She is amazing. Okay? So that's why we have so many people that come together and support us. And yeah, man, there's a lot of people who really, really wish they had what we have. And I mean, it's just a thing, man. It's a wonderful thing to be part of this. And I've seen a lot of people try to, fake being part of our little corner of the internet just so they can kind of get in because they see the financial gains of being involved. And you get exposed really quickly, but you're jealous. And I understand why you're jealous, but that's a you problem, not an us problem. Anyway, let me get a swig of water for the working man. That's some good water right there. You guys are blowing it up. You guys are amazing. Okay. Where am I at? Coughtron says, excited you are joining locals. Besides all of your other decisions, this one is smart and Godspeed. Thank you. It was a very, again, initially, not to get into the details of it, but initially, I wasn't sure if it was the right decision for us, but once they spoke with me directly, they convinced me pretty quickly that it was. And shout out to Ryan Kennel for having a lot to do with this. Ryan's also on local, so please support him. But yeah, man, it's nice to have good people to have your back and look out for you. The John Beck, did you get your G.I. Joe figures at Target or where? You talking about these? If you're talking about these, I got all of these at GameStop. Now, if you're talking about the classified figures, I got most of them at Target. But some of them, I think I got a couple at Walmart. Like I got my Cobra Commander classified. I actually scored that one at Walmart. And there's a retro store here that had a few that I picked up. The majority of them were from Target, but not all of them. Not all of them. Let's see where we're at. Boom, boom, boom. Joshua Sam. Also, Jeremy, I ordered my new phone, which is a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G, and it arrives tomorrow. I can't wait to try out a quality smartphone. Yeah, I mean, again, I have to preface this, okay? I respect different opinions, blah, 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 blah. There's only one phone, and it is a flagship Samsung smartphone. That's the only way to go. It's the only way to go. This is a Note 20 Ultra. I will never, ever, ever not have a Note or a flagship Samsung. I can't deal with Apple. I respect that Apple is easy for a lot of people and it's very simple, but I can't deal with Apple. I can't deal with Apple. Samsung all the way. Android all the way. But yeah, looking forward to you giving me the feedback on that, Joshua. Looking forward to racing with you on Mario Kart. And I don't think I can talk as much shit as I usually do with Mario Kart because you guys have been targeting me in these premium streams and I don't like it. Echo Base, did you get a message that Mad Max turned on Super Chats? LOL. Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna like Max is, I hope they continue talking about me because I love being talked about. I don't care if it's positive or negative. I love being talked about. So when people are talking about me, regardless if it's positive or negative, I'm happy. But there's certain people I've tried to interact with because again, I don't have anything against anyone on YouTube, generally speaking, until you give me a reason to like a direct reason with a direct interaction. And I've seen how people, they will misuse me interacting with them to go after people on the team for no reason, like using women that are on the staff, like just because you don't like me. I think that's a pretty disgusting tactic. And I'm responsible for that because I'm the one that decided to get our team involved in it. And I was just wanting to have fun with it. But apparently, that's just not going to be possible for some people. But I try not to interact with people that I've truly seen that what they're about. Mike Hill, the NBA is so desperate now they are trying to get the Avengers involved in the games. Yeah, the NBA is garbage, and LeBron James is a terrible, terrible, terrible person. LeBron James is a bad human being, a disgusting human being who for the longest time, the media even fooled me. The media fooled me with LeBron James. Now, I've never been a LeBron James fan as the player on the court. I've never liked him as a player because he never had the Mamba mentality. I am a Kobe guy. I am a Jordan guy. I like guys that have that mentality late in the games to do whatever it takes to win. And LeBron never had that. So I've never liked him as a player. But based on the media narrative, all of these years, I actually believed LeBron James was a respectable person. And I actually believed that he had some intelligence. LeBron James is a very stupid individual. He's a very dumb person. He's uneducated. He doesn't know how to complete sentences. He is a fake. He's always trying to make people believe that he's this intellectual person who reads these books when in reality, he's just doing it for a photo op. LeBron James is not only a bad person, he's also a very dumb person. He is a very, very stupid person. He's uneducated. He doesn't understand the world. He's great at basketball, but he's a very dumb person. And he's a bad person for what he did to what the violence that he's incited to police officers directly. And, anybody that thinks LeBron James is a good person just isn't paying attention. It's that simple. NBA's trash, but Sports Wars is kicking ass. So, Cough Tom, Jeremy, trust being a leader is not easy, but it is worth it. Oh, absolutely. Well said. Well said. It's being a leader is not easy. But being a leader is about knowing when to lead and when to follow. So without getting into the details of it, like there's someone that I was talking to the other day and they were praising my leadership abilities and all of that. And I said it honestly, you can teach me a lot. And a good leader knows when to follow. And I want to follow your lead in this direction that I'm wanting to take things. So good leaders know when to lead, and they also know when to follow, because nobody knows everything. And sometimes, you've got to learn from things, and you've got to learn from other people. And that's the sign of a good leader. So thank you for the super chat. Stephanie, what are you doing with all these stickers? Stephanie sending 99-cent sticker, 99-cent sticker. Radicalized Rhyme for $1.49 with the unicorn. David A, support from Canada. Hell yes. Thank you, David A. Stephanie with a 99-cent sticker. Stephanie with a 99-cent, what is that? Popcorn? Official Polyworld trainer with a thumbs up. Stephanie with a tired sticker. What are you doing? Radicalized Ryan with a unicorn. Coughtron, Trump 2024 and before. Official Polyworld trainer with the unicorn. Radicalized Ryan with the unicorn. Stephanie with a drooling emoji. Galaxy Express Media with the unicorn. Radicalized Ryan with the unicorn. Brandon the Jobber. I will associate myself with Geeks and Gamers. I support you guys. Geeks and Gamers gang for life. Thank you, Brandon. Official Polyworld trainer with the popcorn. David A, do you collect Hot Toys figures? I think Hot Toys figures are amazing, but I haven't really collected a lot of them. My main preference is 3 3/4 Real American Hero G.I. Joes. That's it. That's not it, but I'm just saying that's what my focus is always on, is 3 3/4 Real American Hero G.I. Joes. They're my favorites. That's what I grew up on, and it's my childhood, man. And there's nothing. I'm looking at my Joes right now. There's nothing that means more to me in terms of collecting than old school G.I. Joes and old school video games. So Super Nintendo era, Sega Genesis, those are the things that I love to collect. Let me see. Ryan Wilson for a Salt $1.49 sticker. Coughtron, I just wanted Cara Dune figs to fill out my awesome Mandalorian collection. Simple. Now I can't. I don't care. Besides Gina all day, every day. Hell yes. Kevin, LeBron is as clever as a fox in a sneaky way. Official Polyworld trainer for I think that's the tired emoji. Roost for a roost R-Fry with a burger emoji. Drunk 3PO. Drunk 3PO's in the house. Can I pull some of these up? Drunk 3PO, everybody. Say hello to Drunk 3PO. Hey, Drunk. How are you, buddy? Drunk 3PO in the house. Swig of water for my boy, Drunk. How are you, buddy? How are you? Where else are we? Stephanie is just, I don't know what Stephanie's doing right now. I don't know what she's doing. I have no idea. Oliver with the super sticker. Emmanuel. LeBron calls himself King James. He's actually more like Jester James. Radicalized Ryan with a super sticker. Bat Goat with a super sticker. Bat Goat just wants some Jeremy Osteen to show up so we can get some super chat money. George sent $500 over on our Streamlabs. George is making it rain. Jeremy Osteen is very happy about George sending lots and lots of money. Let me see. Comic book deals and deals. Jeremy, growing a channel, doing daily comic book content. Love your work, buddy. Just started posting content on locals. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Seriously. Look, man, I haven't been this motivated in a long time, okay, with this local stuff. And again, the integration of locals and Geeks and Gamers. It's going to give us so many opportunities. Get on locals. Like, I'm telling you, get on locals and go follow us over on locals. I'll drop that link one more time. Well, hell, I don't have the link. Give me a minute. Is that it? Nope. There we go. There's the link. Copy. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. There's the link again. Please. I don't know how many followers we're at on locals right now, but I want to get us to 1,000. If we can break 1,000, I think that will be a very good accomplishment for us. Let me see. Chris Varcella. Any news on the Mark the Cyborg and Ivan anime interview debut? It usually out every Thursday. Holy shit. That's the whole thing, Christopher. I've been so busy. I will have this done tomorrow. I'll have to look into it, Christopher. My apologies on that. That shows how busy I've been. It's absolutely insane how busy we are. Let me see. I'm trying to. There we go. Echo Base Network, we are a positive fandom in this channel, and you have not incited us to do anything. Just saying, no mind control over here at Echo Base Network. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I think that the let's see. Story Dorman says, on lunch at work, swig of water for the third shift working man. Absolutely. Can we get a swig of water for the third shift working man, everybody? Swig to the third shift working man. Good stuff right there. Thank you, man. Thank you for supporting us on your lunch break. We always respect the working man around here. We always respect the working man. Now, the hell was we? Oh, yeah. So, look, man, just to be completely fair, okay? Because there is such a look, my entire mentality, not on YouTube, okay? In life, I react. Like, I allow people to make the rules. And then in terms of like someone I know, like if you're going to be a dick to me, then I'm going to be a bigger dick to you. If you're going to use sarcasm and hyperbole with me, then I'm going to do it twice as much to you. So if you're nice to me, I'm going to be just as nice to you, twice as nice to you. I'll never hit first, but I will hit back, and I will hit back harder. So, and that's in theory. I don't mean like real physical violence. So the whole thing about the mind control and how I reacted, it was me taking a ridiculous, sarcastic, something with hyperbole that was kind of targeted towards me. And I respond with more insane hyperbole and sarcasm. I talked to Enosh. We clearly had some heat in the middle of it, where there were certain things that were ruffling my feathers, ruffling his feathers, whatever. At the end of the day, the conversation ended on a good note. We have spoken privately a little bit on private message, and it's done as far as I'm concerned. He's actually been very helpful with me on my G.I. Joe figures, with my 3 3/4 figures, because I'm having an issue with, I'll show you the issue I'm having. Hang on. So first of all, this is my all-time favorite G.I. Joe right here. This is the 1988. Come on. You know what? I'll just take him out. This is the 1988 Storm Shadow. So this is my all-time favorite G.I. Joe right here. Is the camera? There we go. That's my all-time favorite right there. Love that figure. Now, G.I. Joes have a rubber band that holds them together. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. See that? That's a rubber band, okay? When the rubber band breaks, there's a screw in the back of the G.I. Joe, okay? There's a screw, okay? Well, Jinx and a few other of my characters, the rubber band broke, okay? So the rubber band broke, and the screw is stripped out, so I can't take her apart to fix the rubber band. Okay? So it's a struggle to figure out, how do I fix this figure without damaging it, because the screw is stripped out, or it's just too old that I can't. These are old figures. So, Enosh has actually been trying to help me, because I asked him if he had any solutions for that, and he's been very helpful. So with all the debating and all of that, at the end of the day, people have their own perspectives. We had a discussion. It ended on a decent note. And as far as I'm concerned, it's over, and we're moving forward. That's it. That's it. So, so I would not ask anyone to go over there and say anything negative or anything like that. No mass downvoting. If you're going to go anywhere and mass downvote, go to the Star Wars channel. Tell them that they are fucking pieces of shit. Tell them that we stand with Gina Carano. But in terms of individual creators, I would never want anybody to go to an individual creator's channel and just mass downvote them or go in their comments or anything like that. But the Star Wars YouTube channel, fuck those motherfuckers. Fuck them. Fuck them twice. Fuck them every day and twice on Sunday. Okay? Fuck Lucasfilm. Fuck Kathleen Kennedy. Fuck Pablo Hidalgo. Fuck Ryan Johnson. Fuck J.J. Abrams. Fuck them all. I hate all of them because they hate me. They think I am beneath humanity because I'm a Donald Trump supporter. Well, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you every day. That's how I feel. But, you know, I don't want to get too opinionated here. Let me see. You know, when I always say like I'm upsetting the right people, if I could find it. There's no way that's a real account. There's no way. It has to be a troll. That has to be a troll. Oh, man. That was good. That was good. Oh, man, that was good. Where are we at? I completely lost track of everything. Where are we at? Okay, Stephen Giblin, have you seen the 3 3/4 Marauder gun runner figures? If not, check them out. They rule. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that out. That's a super bot. Okay, Timothy. I mean, I figured it was. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for the super chat and for the recommendation. As his last brain cell, just subscribed and became a supporter on Locals. You can't escape me. That's what I'm talking about. As his last brain cell, thank you for the support. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Yeah, I know Tom Brady beat Alabama. I've talked about this. It's why I hated Tom Brady for so long. And then I eventually was like, the guy keeps proving me wrong. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Brandon, if you got a truck, we're on the road. Let's see. If you got a truck, we're on the road and made a YouTube video, would you say truck video or car video? Wow. That's a very, very interesting question. Car video, truck video, car video, truck video. They both kind of work. I'm going to be honest. They both kind of work. What do you guys think? If I had a truck and we're on the road and made a video, would you say truck video? I think I'd say truck video if I'm in a truck. Like, these are important questions that need to be asked. These are the important questions. This is the important questions of the Geeks and Gamers community. I got to say, I think it's a truck. I think it's truck video if you're in a truck. I think we have to respect the rules of the vehicle we are in. Because without rules, we have chaos, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot break the rules. So if we're in a truck, we have to say truck video. It's just how it is. These are very important questions. and I'm glad that you presented this to me. Yeah, I gotta say, truck video. Maybe I need to get a truck. Truck video sounds cool. Maybe I need to get a truck. I used to have a truck. I used to have a Dodge Ram with a 360. It was nice, 4-wheel drive. I think truck video is the way to go. This is a very good discussion, and I thank you for being part of it. Adrian, stop mind controlling me, Jeremy. Please go through any more. Please can't go through any more. Take my soul like Shang Tsung, LOL. By the way, you make me laugh every day. Thank you for that. Also, Cobra. You want to hear a good Cobra impression? I can't play it. That's the problem. Can I play it? See, when I do share audio, it doesn't work. Hang on. You want to see? You want to hear the best? You want to hear the best Cobra Commander impression of all time? All right, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works, because my screen sharing on StreamYards is garbage, okay? So let's see, window, Chrome tab. Okay, share audio. Okay, what do you guys hear? Do you guys hear anything? Do you hear the crackling? I need to know. Yes or no? Do you hear the crackling? Because this is always a problem when I share on StreamYards. Do you hear the crackling?
He was allowed to fly in and out of the country for years after the bombing, and it turned out is an MI6 officer. Not an asset, not an agent, an officer. Let me say it again. An officer of MI6 commanded. They quote Destro. All you cops think you're G.I. Joe. You actually work for Cobra. But look how simple that is. That you work for Cobra and you don't even know it. The government is Cobra. We here at Cobra sow chaos to bring order and weapon sales. See, it's all a big joke, all in your face. Look how the police dress like Cobra. And all the children watching that, everybody thought Cobra was cooler. You were all being imprinted. All being imprinted with predictive programming. Cobra brings in a world government. Cobra gets rid of gold, brings in cashless systems. Cobra brainwashes kids through television. Have you watched those old 80s cartoons? Cobra currency.
Oh, man. That's great. That's fantastic, dude. That he's so funny, man. It's so funny. Okay. I saw Stephanie sent a super chat. If I can get to it. I don't know if I can get to it. Come on. Damn it. I can't highlight it. But Stephanie says, good night, you lanky socks with sandals wearing dork. Support Geeks and Gamers, baby. Hail to the chat. Love the chat. Send Jeremy stickers. She's great. Thank you, Stephanie. Have a great night. Appreciate all that you do. Okay. Coughtron says, want to say locals is the way before the motto became total bleh. Seriously, support locals. It's very cool. Been there. Glad Geeks and Gamers is on board. Thank you. That is, it's so big to have the support. It really is. So thank you all so much. Wes Moody Webcast. Where do you think YouTube will be in 5 years? Man, I don't know where the world's going to be in a year, much less YouTube in 5. I mean, if you look at how quickly everything happened from the lockdowns and everything like that from last year, I'm worried about where we're going to be in a year or two from now. I really am. I'd have to get further into this on D-Day Cobra, though. I don't feel it's the right topics to really dive further into, at least here, or maybe just on locals, because you can talk freely over there. But I had a lot to say about what's going on, and I'm glad I can say that on a place like locals. But I'm worried about where we're going to be in a year from now. So YouTube is, I couldn't tell you where YouTube's going to be in 5. I'm worried about where we're going to be in a year from now. I'm truly worried about some things going on. But it's a fair question. It's just not a question I can fully answer because of everything going on. Blues says, got kicked out of the local Magic tournament for saying good game, dude, to an obvious male who says they were female in Georgia. What do? Yeah, I mean, that's exactly that comment plays right into what I just said. Where are we going to be in 5 years, in a year? Where are we going to be? You know, it's terrifying. It's terrifying. Terry says, as someone who voted for Brexit, I have absolute respect for Trump supporters. Well, thank you. And again, that's all I've ever asked. Like, again, you go through politics over the years, and I won't get too far into this because, again, this is not my personal channel, but it's just like, one person, like, out of all the politicians that have been, all the presidents of my lifetime that I at least have been old enough to kind of be aware of their decisions and all that, George W. Bush has always been my least favorite president. I really cannot stand George W. Bush. I've never, like, at first, yeah, when he got elected, I was supportive of him. But once I realized what George W. Bush was all about in the Republican Party, I was very much like anti-George W. Bush. I could not stand George W. Bush. I always believed he was, once I realized what he was, I always believed he was just a terrible person who was elevated based on his name and his family name. That's it. Just a rich kid who was elevated with his family name. So this whole thing where you're now in this thing where people think everyone is this alt-right or you're conservatives or whatever, like, it's just a weird situation how politics has been weaponized. All I ask is you respect my opinion. Like I said, it's like the Tupac song. Don't have to bump this, but please respect it. That's it. That's it. That's all I ever ask. Don't have to bump this, but please respect it. You know? That was Crazy from his Machiavelli album. One of my favorite Tupac songs ever. Jesus, just want to say what's up and hope all is well. Thank you, Jesus. And again, Jesus, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I won't go into too many details, but like, Jesus and I don't agree politically. And Jesus has done nothing but respect Geeks and Gamers and supported me and this team, even though he and I don't see eye to eye politically. That's all I've ever asked. That's all I've ever asked. We've actually had some debates back before, my Twitter account got banned for fuck Naughty Dog memes. But yeah, Jesus and I don't see eye to eye. And I consider Jesus a great guy and a valuable part of Geeks and Gamers, that I definitely want to continue to have that support. Gigi Akuma says, silliest battle cry ever. Cobra la 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 la. It really is. It really is. But I love it so much. I love it so much. Mr. Bentham says, was your truck super lifted? I didn't have any lift on my truck. If you get a 4-wheel drive Dodge Ram 360 extended cab, it's got some height already. I did have some. I got some custom tires and wheels, but not enough to where I had to put a lift kit on it or anything like that, because I don't like putting lift kits on trucks. If you can help it, it's just something I don't think it's great for them. It's not necessarily bad, but it's not necessarily great either. But I didn't have a lift kit on it. Let me see. I think we're caught up there. It's 2:30. I got to wrap this up soon. Again, one more time. I want to just tell you guys about locals, because it's a very big opportunity for us. So I just dropped the link right there again. The locals team has reached out to us directly. They are working with us directly. They have been incredible. Like, we live in this world where you only ask to be heard. You don't ask to be necessarily listened to. And what I mean by listen to is, you don't have to do what I'm asking. I'm just asking you to listen to me. Just like, hear me. Just hear what I'm saying. And then if you need to execute a different idea, that's fine. So yeah, the best way to break that down to me is like, listen, just hear me, but you don't have to listen. And when I say listen, I mean, you don't have to do what I say, but just hear what I'm saying. That's all I'm asking. Not only are they hearing us, but they're actually like trying their best to do what they can to make us happy. That's what we want, right? We want people to at least take our ideas into consideration. And that's what Locals is doing. And they're trying to make it a place for creators. They're trying to make it for you, for me, for us, in an age where social media is so terribly bad and people are being silenced for different opinions all over the place. Locals is doing incredible things from my experience. As a matter of fact, so we got Post Autocalypse. I think I said that right. Hey, Jeremy, I just joined Locals. I am part of a comedy troupe that makes audio tracks that pokes fun at anime. We've already taken on Attack on Titan, and we plan to take on Sword Art online next month. Please wish us luck. So, Post Autocalypse, I think I'm saying that right. That's a $20 Streamlabs donation, by the way. And yeah, and that's a thing. That's something I have actually recently gotten involved with, which is anime. I've started watching anime. Why have I started watching anime? Because I'm so and thank you for the super chat or the Streamlabs donation. And also nothing but the best of luck. And again, I'm going to segue into a discussion based off your super chat. But anime is something I have recently started to watch. I've watched Attack on Titan. I just started watching Demon Slayer. I watched the first episode tonight. I've watched Promised Neverland. I love all of these things. They're amazing. They're great. The storytelling's phenomenal. The characters are great. It's just good characters with good stories, and it's not bogged down by identity politics. What more could you ask for? Attack on Titan is incredible. Attack on Titan is unbelievable. And that's really why I watched it. And I'm first episode. And yeah, I mean, Krista Nova and Lethal Lightning, you know, had a lot to do with that. We've created an anime segment for Geeks and Gamers called Weebs and Waifus, which is part of our premium membership, which will also be available over on Locals. Anime is the way to go, bro. Anime is the way to go. Fuck Hollywood. Fuck their bullshit. You know, it's bad. Hollywood stuff is really, really bad. And anime is opening me up to a whole new world of great storytelling with great characters. And that's all you can ask for. So I am, Berserk is something I continue to hear. I heard about Berserk. I've heard about a lot of stuff. And I'm trying to catch up. Like I said, I just started Demon Slayer. A Promised Neverland. I've seen season 1. And it's awesome. It's really good, man. And I'm enjoying my my introduction into anime. It's very fucking cool. It's very cool. But anyway, back to the point at hand. Locals, just please go over there and follow us. At the very least, just follow us. It's going to be a game changer for Geeks and Gamers. That is my prediction. Based on the conversations I've had with them, based on the infrastructure we are creating on geeksandgamers.com, based on the support that Locals is giving us, it will be a game changer for us and for a lot of you. So please go follow us over there. It's a really good time. And again, as I've said, I have been told that there are a lot of different people that are, interested in talking with me. I had a conversation with someone today on a Zoom call in a potential meeting that I'm going to have to set up on the East Coast. And then Vegas, John Bartolo, this is another thing. I want to share this out one more time so we can give John another shout out. John has been nothing but kind to us. So there's a giveaway right there. John Bartolo show. I think Ryan is announcing this tomorrow. I'm not positive on this, but I think Ryan is announcing this tomorrow on his live stream, but I might be wrong about that. So definitely go over to Twitter and check that out over on the Geeks and Gamers Twitter if you have a Twitter account. And again, the reason I'm live right now is because I normally go live on Saturday around noon my time, but we are having really, really bad weather tomorrow in the area. It's going to be really bad. So I kind of don't think I'm going to have good internet service, or my power may flicker on and off. So I'm not going to try to risk it. So that's why I went ahead and went live tonight. So late night live stream. Okay. Let me see if I can catch up. Where are you guys at? Okay, so Reed Palancia, another one. Okay, there's a couple more first, and I'll get to yours, Reed. Bellow Triggerfish, like your channel, I identify as a straight. I identify as a white straight Catholic male. I also identify as a triggerfish for $20. Well, thank you for the support, and I think it's very brave that you, identify that way. I really appreciate it. Echo Base Network, Geeks and Gamers, RMB, and the Game Chasers all night live streaming. Head about to explode. Well, those are three great channels. I don't think that you go wrong by watching any of them or all of them at the same time. And Echo Base, I love what you guys are doing over there. I do. I think you guys are creating a different kind of feel and a vibe over there. I think that's important. I think different. Look, I'm not for everybody, and that's why the Geeks and Gamers channel is more about the team. At least that's what we're moving it more into. Less Jeremy. D-Day Cobra, my personal channel, that's the Jeremy show. Geeks and Gamers is not the Jeremy show. It has kind of been the Jeremy show at times, but we're trying to show different, voices at Geeks and Gamers. We have Sports Wars. We have Park Hoppin'. We have the Twitch channel. Everything is going great for us. And, of course, the website, geeksandgamers.com premium membership. Everything is going great, and I am super excited for all of it. But, yeah, great job, Echo Base Network. Reed Palancia. There are two kinds of pride, both good and bad. Good pride represents our dignity and self-respect. Bad pride is the deadly sin of superiority that reeks of conceit and arrogance. John C. Maxwell. Don't listen to the words. Actions are truer. I love your inspirational quotes that you always share with us in your super chats. I really do appreciate that, and I appreciate you. And all your words are always on point, and they always kind of have something to do with the topic at hand. Very, very good feel and vibe you always have for our discussions. Project Piper Customs. It's 8:30 here in the UK. Just got up, saw you were live, so I wanted to say good morning. Well, good morning, Project Piper Customs. Right back at you. Thank you for the support. Coughtron says, take care. Thanks for your live stream. You are very welcome. I hope you have a great day or a night based on where you are. Wes Moody Webcast. What cam are you using now? Looks professional. It is a Canon M50. John Matrix over at Black and White Sports was nice enough to hook me up on a deal. I'm sorry, Eric. I got it. Hang on. I'll do it, Eric. I'll do it. Hang on. I see you, Eric. Eric is a badass mod. Okay, copy. I don't know what I'm supposed to pin, but I'm going to pin this one. Okay, pin, boom. Is that what I was supposed to pin? Did it work? Why didn't it work? I don't see it pinned. There it is. Okay. Did that work? Eric, is that what you wanted? Eric, again, give the mods a shout out. Eric is on point. This dude knows his stuff. He's good. He's on point. So there you go, Eric. Did I catch it? Okay. Yes or no? Do you guys want to see more live streams from me? Yes or no? Do you want to see more live streams from me? Just let me know. Okay. Let me see. Again, Coughtron, thank you. Have a great day. Wes Moody, what cam? Okay, I got that one. So a Canon M50, John Matrix hooked me up. He got a new camera, and then he hit me up. He said, I'll give you a good deal on this. And I took him up on the offer. And so it's really cool that, we have people looking out for us like John. John's on our Sports Wars live stream with us every Sunday. They're doing great work over on Black and White Sports. So please make sure you go and check them out. Black and White Entertainment as well. Mr. Betham said, anime is where it's at right now. I'm sure someone has told you about Cowboy Bebop. You'll enjoy it. I have heard about Cowboy Bebop. I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard a lot of people tell me about Cowboy Bebop. So yes, another recommendation. And again, the more you tell me, the more I'll remember it. But Cowboy Bebop is one of the many that I've been, that's one of the many that's at the top of the list that people mention a lot. Foul Ball Productions, camera and mic on point, Jeremy Sharpish. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, for the longest, I went with the whole, I got a $75 webcam. But, I guess at some point, some point you got to upgrade the equipment a little bit. Coughtron says, by the way, someone in the know, ask Gina to get on Locals. That is a $5 super chat. Thank you. You go to bed, man. You said you were going to bed. Let me see. All right, we're all caught up. All you lovely people are still here. What's going on in the chat? I just wanted to see how all of you are doing, because yeah, I mean, obviously the super chats are the priority. When people send money, you want to talk to them, but I really want to respond to anybody else too. So let's take the next few minutes and I'll try to read some of the non-super chat comments if we can. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, at some point, like with this, like I appreciate the troll accounts, but you can't spam the chat with the trollish comments. You know what I'm saying? I mean, clearly, I know that this person is a troll because I highlighted him, but you can't spam the chat. Like, you know, respect the mods. Don't try to ruin the chat, or we'll have to time you out. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we do have 1,000 likes. Thank you guys. Have I asked you guys to like the video at all tonight? Wow. Okay. Check my PayPal. Do I have another PayPal? I'm caught up on PayPal. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, the last one I got was the $20 super chat from Post Autocalypse. But yeah, let me see. Night Jeremy, get yourself the new Major Blood. It's dope. Is there a new one? I didn't know there was a new one. Jeremy radicalized me, so of course I had to join Locals. See you guys there. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. Good job, Eric. All right. Put them on timeout. If they keep it up, just get them gone. So good job, Eric. Eric K is on point. Bro, George just sent $100 on Streamlabs again. George. George says, just joined Locals and threw my support to Geeks and Gamers and RK Outpost. And LeBron James needs to learn before he can trash talk people. In pictures, he's always on the first page. Onwards and upwards, keep fighting. Yes, Eric K is the man. Eric K, and I don't spend a lot of time on Twitter in terms of like tweeting for my D-Day Cobra, but I just followed you. So there you go. So we can communicate directly. If you need to send me an inbox on Twitter, Eric, thank you for all you do, dude. You seriously, look, there's a lot of pieces to a puzzle. And while I am, a piece to this puzzle, Eric has just been fantastic over on Nerdrotic Stream. And this dude is up at 2:45 in the morning, modding this chat and trying to keep things in line. So Eric K, you, my friend, are fucking awesome. All the mods here are doing a great job. So shout out to the mods and shout out to Eric K for just being on point. Shout out to George for $100 and supporting us over on Locals. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wow. What a night. I clearly made a good decision by going live. And I appreciate all of you. Wow. Okay. Jake the Movie Geek. Why? Wait a minute. Can I highlight that? Man, I fucking love y'all so much. Like, I just love how funny and self-aware we all are, like this. Why am I giving you money at 4 in the morning? Oh, God damn it. It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh, man. That was good. I don't know why that made me laugh, but he just like, why am I giving you money at 4 in the morning? It just made me laugh. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I don't know why that was just funny, man. That was just funny as hell. What am I missing? Cowboy Bebop, best story character soundtrack, zero woke, just fantastic storytelling. Attack on Titan is great. Bebop is forever. I have heard a lot about it. Man, I really appreciate all of you. You know, going back to what happened with us about a month and a half ago with everything. And it's not something I've talked about really a lot since the final video that I put on the channel, but you know, that Zack Snyder thing, that whole thing went down, and that was a tough deal to it obviously didn't go the way I wanted it to, but we still came out, in my opinion, with something to be proud of. And I didn't know what the reaction would be. I mean, I felt we would be above it and we would still continue to move forward. But there was obviously doubts of like, man, this was fucking bullshit. Like, we put all this time and this effort into it and it just blew up on us. But we did raise $100,000 for charity. And I know a lot of you felt slighted for a bunch of different reasons. And I never wanted that. I never wanted you to feel like you were disrespected, because you don't deserve to be disrespected. You deserve nothing but, you know, credit for what you do and the things you do and the opportunities you know, give me and everyone else. And so, and then the what's happened the last 2 weeks and the opportunities that have just suddenly presented themselves, it's been crazy. And again, that's only because of you. That's only because of you. And I can only continue to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. So thank you. I'm trying to catch up here. I saw a couple more come in. I'm trying to stream. All right. Geeks and Gamers rocks. I think that I think that you guys actually I think you guys are actually fans of me and Geeks and Gamers, but you just have a weird way of showing it. And I'm talking about this person here. Does they spend every day talking bad about me. You know what I mean? But I think you guys are just I think you guys are fans ultimately, and I appreciate you as much as anybody else, because you're keeping me relevant. So thank you so much. Let's see, did someone say give money? Take it already, Bellow Triggerfish. Anomaly, bro. I never check Discord messages. I remember you needing to talk to me. I got to think about what I got going on tomorrow. I think we can talk tomorrow if you're free. I know you had something you needed to run by me, so just follow up with me on Discord, and we'll get together, bro. My bad. Coughtron, dude, everybody loves you live. I do miss it, man. I do miss the live stream. Thank you for that. I greatly appreciate that. I miss it. I miss it so much. More live streams for sure. Look at Eric K, man. Dude is on point, man. Dude is on point. All right, caught up there. I don't know why 581 people are watching me at 2:52 in the morning Central Standard Time, meaning it's 3:52 Eastern. But I love all of you, and you clearly like the live streams. So, mind-controlled Olaf says, I love live streams. Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, we all have different backgrounds yet come together. That's what it's all about, man. That is what it's all about. And I do think that I've kind of missed I've messed up a little bit in terms of not doing more live streams because ultimately that's what you guys want. And it doesn't matter if I don't feel like doing them a lot of times or if I have things going on. You guys want it. And I got to figure out how to continue to make it happen. Because, again, this is your, community. And my job is to make sure you're enjoying it. I saw something right here. Woke up tornado watch. I don't know where you're at. I mean, for me, I think the weather's moving in pretty quickly for me. Let me pull this up on my app and let me see. Yeah, I'm on a tornado watch right now. Yeah, it's so at 8 a.m. It's going to start thunderstorms start around 8 a.m. for me. And then it goes all the way through 6 p.m. And the winds are going to be around 20 miles an hour. It's not going to be tomorrow's not going to be a fun day for me. I fucking hate tornadoes. I hate tornadoes. They terrify me. It terrifies the fuck out of me. And that's one reason I'm probably not going to live stream tomorrow, because I'm going to be dealing with tornado watches and warnings all day. My dogs are going to be scared, and we're just going to have to keep an eye on everything. I hate tornadoes. I hate the idea of it. I hate the warnings. I hate the watches. I just hate it. So, yeah, I'm going to have to deal with that all day tomorrow. So, let's see. Let me see. Where are we at? Let's see. Keep it up, Brosif. I worked, worked at one in the summer, I think. Dream come true. Was invited to Black Employee Check after the riot. So cringe. I don't really know what you're saying. But I appreciate it. I don't really know what you were saying there. And then Nathan says, your content cures my depression, gives me focus. I appreciate that. I'm in Florida, Mike W. I appreciate that, Nathan. I'm glad that it works for you, and I'm happy we can do anything to help you out with that from that perspective. Look, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to watch a YouTuber with, and again, following is all relative, okay? Following is all relative to what you think is a big following. So I remember when Geeks and Gamers had ILMs. ILM, like Industrial Light and Magic. That's what that was. I'm getting tired. Let me go back to it. My bad. Okay. Keep up the work, Brosif. Worked at ILM in the summer. Dream come true. And was invited to be a Black Employee Check after the riot. So cringe. ILM. Got you. My bad. What was I saying? Okay, so yeah, I know what it's like to be. So when Geeks and Gamers had like 800 subs for like 3 years and never really did anything, I remember there was this tech smartphone YouTuber I followed, and he had like 20,000 subs. And I used to watch him. I'm not going to mention his name. He's a good guy, but I'm not trying to, I don't know if he wants to be mentioned or whatever. But at the time he had 20,000 subs. I think he's got like 80 or 90 now. But I remember seeing his channel at 20,000 subs, and I remember going, how do you get 20,000 subs on YouTube? How do you get 20,000 people to subscribe? And, I just always looked at that. So then I looked at people like John Campia and Christian Harloff, and I just looked at their followings, and I'm like, how do you get to be that? That's amazing. That must be the greatest feeling ever. These guys have it made. And, now here we have all of this following we have, and I know how certain people might view me, and I never want to be someone that comes off as like I think I'm better than anyone, because I'm certainly not. If you trash talk me, I have no problem responding very sarcastically and very much like an asshole. But ultimately, I'm no different or better than anyone. I'm probably not. A lot of you are probably far better than me in reality. But I'm lucky enough to have a good following and a good support system and a good team and a lot of strong supporters. And I take that seriously. And I just want you all to know that I'll continue to do the best I can to continue to build up what this thing is, Geeks and Gamers, that we have, and hopefully everybody feels comfortable being part of it. And we'll just continue to move forward, man. We got a lot of cool things in the works, a lot of cool people involved, and all we can do is move forward. Everybody's getting sleepy. I'm getting sleepy. We probably need to wrap this up. Midnight Mike says, tornadoes scared my father so much he built an underground house on top of a hill. I grew up mowing my roof. That means your dad's a smart dude, man. I wish I had that because I wouldn't be stressing out all day today. Echo Base Network, we still have the Welcome to Rebellion t-shirts, and we have not been taken down. What are we doing wrong? You need more Jeremy on your live streams. Every time you bring me on a live stream, something bad happens. So every time there's some kind of big fight or something. We are less than 400 subs away from 20K in a 2-year time frame. A lot of that has to do with you, and we could not thank you enough. Just saying. Dude, that's awesome, man. I don't know if it's Coach or Nick. Probably Nick that's running that account right now, but I really am proud of what you guys have done. And I like the more positive approach you take. It's needed. Okay? I'm needed, but also the opposite is needed. You need people that are taking a more, positive approach to it too. I'm not going to do it because fuck Lucasfilm, but somebody needs to do it. And I'm glad you guys are kind of taking a different approach. You're still critical at times, which is, that's fine. But, I'm not going to do it, but somebody needs to. And I'm glad that you guys are trying to take up that role, and you're doing a good job of bringing people together and bringing different voices on there. And, that's what's important, man. So you guys keep grinding. If you're watching this and you have not subscribed to Echo Base Network, let's make that happen. Let's get them to 20,000 subs, which is just a phenomenal experience. And it's Nick. It is Nick. Well, since it is Nick, which it doesn't matter if it's Nick or Coach, can you guys just put some roll tides in the chat just for Nick? And then, oh my Diaz 22, bless you, Jeremy. Whether you're being sarcastic or not, it doesn't matter to me because I appreciate both sarcasm and genuine niceness. So thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you buying a shirt. I saw the what was that? You tagged if you're gonna if you really want my attention, like, it's better to tag the D-Day Cobra Twitter account. I mean, because the Twitter, the Geeks and Gamers, like, I have access to it clearly, but I'm not the only one that has access to that. I have other people that are involved. But I saw this clip or whatever about, I don't know what it was, something to do with that shirt and something. You were mad. It was funny. A lot of roll tides in the chats, baby. A lot of roll tides in the chats. Okay, anyway, so again, one more time, last time I'm going to say it, please go support us on Locals. There is the link. This is a big opportunity for us, and not just for us. Locals is there for you. Create your Locals community as well. But please support us. Go follow us. And help us kind of show them that, yeah, you made the right decision by, reaching out to Geeks and Gamers. And I want to bring as many creators as I can over there. I want to bring as many people as I can over there. What's the update? How many members do we have now? I don't know if anybody here. I'll have to look and see if I can find it. Let's see. We got to be pushing, I don't know, maybe 700, something like that. But let me see. Chat's going crazy still. But anyway, I will not go live tomorrow, probably because bad weather in my area. So I got to go to bed. It's 3:00 in the morning. I'm tired as hell. So anyway, thank you guys. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Check out geeksandgamers.com, our website. Go to Echo Base Network and subscribe to them. Get them over the 20,000 subscriber mark. You guys keep doing your thing. Support awesome creators. Support who you want to support. Jump over on Locals. Tell your favorite creator about Locals and try to get them over there. It's a very great platform. They're doing really cool things. And I am, let me see. Damn it. I was going to say something back, but you're actually being nice. So I'm not. It's too late. I'll probably say something I shouldn't say. So anyway, we got to worry about this bad weather tomorrow. So thank you all for your love and support. This live stream will be uploaded to the Geeks and Gamers live channel tomorrow at some point. I'll unlist it for now. Even though I'm not even know why I'm worrying about the algorithm. So am I freezing up? Am I freezing up? I think I'm freezing up. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up. So you guys have a great night. Thank you all. I'll see you on Locals. I'll see you on geeksandgamers.com. I'll see you on different live streams all throughout the weekend. Have a great day. Appreciate you all. And we will talk to you later. Bye, everybody.